Ottawa's Amos the Transparent invited us into their home to talk about their new album. Let's take a listen.
Guys, brand new. Brand new.
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
That's one. All that work. There it is.
Here, right? All in one piece. You guys have to explain to us a little bit here. It was 2 EPs, and now it merged into one.
Yep.
One album.
We did. We released, for the last 2 months, I think we released 2 EPs. One was called Goodnight My Dear, the other was called I'm Falling Apart. Each had 4 songs on them, released on their own, and then here we have Goodnight My Dear, I'm Falling Apart, all together one thing with extra songs.
The original concept, was it to just be 2 EPs, or you actually originally thought that you wanted to merge the 2?
I think we planned to have the merging at the end, but we recorded this album over the course of a year, and we're writing material for years before then. So when we were putting all these songs together for this record, we sort of found that a lot of them had come out of our live set, which was a lot, I guess, more energetic or heavier, and then a lot of the songs were sort of folkier songs that John had been writing. So we had these 2 sides. So I think Goodnight My Dear and I'm Falling Apart were, you know, it was a good way to release 2 sides of Amos and then bringing it together in one record that has both sides together.
You kind of have the heavy, the softer, the darker, and the more upbeat, fun stuff. And that's what you guys do on stage. That's who you are live as a band. So I actually thought, did they actually think about this, or it just kind of all came together?
I think it's a natural thing. I mean, there's so many members and so many influences that, I mean, I'm a firm believer that there shouldn't really be any guidelines or anything you should stay in.
I think when we were starting this record, there was a sense that, is this going to be too schizophrenic? Is this going to be, is this song going to be too light next to a song that's this heavy? And then it sort of made sense to release 2 sides of it, and that way I felt like if people just liked acoustic Amos, then they might really like this EP, and if you just really love seeing us live, then you might like the darker side.
You've always had the female vocals touch in the past. Was that something that you absolutely wanted to keep because it gives it that flavor?
Yes. Our last female member, she had to go to school. We toyed with the idea of just saying, well, why don't we just stay like us right now? You know, the 5 of us it was at the time. After much debate, we thought, no, that's part of it.
Let's make it more complex.
There was
Let's make it more fun.
Yeah. We have room in the van for someone else.
Yeah, exactly. So why not?
That's rare.
Yeah, exactly.
Bands don't usually say that. It's usually, yeah.
No, we keep, I feel like we just keep adding members. A lot of what we were trying to do with this record was try to be able to recreate everything that's on the record in the live show. For a lot of the shows that we do, we bring in extra members because there's certain songs where like it just won't sound the same without that trumpet line. It's a key line. So we'll bring them in, and why not bring in a violin player for this or extra percussion. And it's also just more fun. Like with our live show, we like it to be a party on stage, so why not have all your friends there?
TV ads. I want to touch on that quickly. Because there was a song, 2 songs actually, in previous albums that were in television ads.
One thing that always from the beginning of writing music, I've always wanted to see what somebody would put visually to the music, right? So it's been a little treat the few times they do, and it's not really what I'd expect, but I think that's what's good about it, right?
Goodnight My Dear, I'm Falling Apart is available now. We'll see you again next month.